Ladies and gentlemen, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. The fact is, we are all going to die. Unfortunately, some of us are going to die at a very young age. I'm going to introduce you to a good friend of mine and student, Ken Falconer. Ken made a series of self-limiting decisions and limiting beliefs that were about to send him to an early grave. He had a belief that he was not going to live past the age of 55. Shortly after making those decisions, within 2 years, he started to develop atrial fibrillations in the heart. Ken is a week away from turning 55 and convinced that he's going to die. He came to see me, and I've been able to help him change his beliefs and remove those mental and emotional blocks that were going to send him to an early grave. So go ahead and watch this intervention right now and see how powerful these NLP and timeline therapy techniques are that will enable Ken to live a much longer life. If you've ever been held back personally by self-limiting beliefs, then I would like to speak with you personally. At the end of watching this video, go ahead and send me a personal message and I'll speak with you in the week ahead. Life's not worth living. Or you'd plan for it, wouldn't you? Yep. We get a lot of people that eat that frog who don't have goals, and their life's pretty boring. So we have to help. Big man, how you feeling?
I'm feeling good.
Feel like you
slightly nervous.
You feel,
not sure what that nervous feeling is at the moment.
or is it? Where do you feel nervousness? Where do you feel nervousness?
I just feel sort of fear.
Are you sure it's not excitement that you're going to live longer?
Well, maybe it's excitement, nervous excitement.
Interesting thing is that nervousness and excitement have two different locations in the body. So you should always ask your client, where do you feel that? And get them to point to it. So if they say it's anxiousness or something like that, you'll ask them, are you sure it's not excitement? And sometimes they go, oh, actually it's excitement. And that can reframe it in and of itself. Have you had that before? You think you're going to go in public speak and you go, I'm nervous, but you actually realise years later that you're excited to do it. So you've got to help your clients distinguish the differences. You're going to have a breakthrough in a moment. I think so. Yep, tiredness always comes up before a breakthrough. Or maybe you're going to have a breakthrough for Ken. Or maybe you're anticipating Ken's breakthrough.
Maybe.
Okay. So, is it all right for your unconscious mind for you to release this limiting decision today and for you to be aware of it consciously?
Yes.
What is the limiting decision, by the way?
The limiting decision was that I was going to die before 55.
Do you think that's a problem? That's a big problem, isn't it? When are you 55?
4th of May, so probably next week sometime.
Friday. So we've got how many days? We've got 5 days. Well, lucky this process only takes 10 minutes.
That's good.
Good. So is it all right for your unconscious mind for you to release this limited decision that I'm going to die before 55 today and for you to be aware of it consciously?
Yes.
Excellent. What is the root cause of this problem? The first event which, when disconnected, will cause the problem to disappear. If you were to know, was it before, during, or after your birth?
After my birth.
After your birth. If you were to know, what age were you?
53's just come in.
Okay, 53. Anything before that?
You know, it was when we were discussing policies and when our life insurances were running out.
Okay, excellent. I'd like to ask your unconscious mind to float up into the air above your timeline, into the past and down into the event at age 53, right into position number 4. And I want you to notice what emotions are present. And also note if you're aware of the decision that was made there too. What's the emotion that's present?
Love.
What else?
sacrifice.
Mm-hmm. And what's the emotion there that goes along with sacrifice? What's that one that you're feeling?
Really this love. I just told Denise I would die so she could have what she needed.
Mm-hmm. I want you to check again. I know there's love there. You do that for your loved one, but what else is present?
Disappointment and failure.
That one. Okay. And what's the decision that you made there?
It was tongue-in-cheek at the time. We were discussing that one of us would have to die to allow the other one to have a life and the home that we live in. And I'd made some flippant comment that I'll go first because men die first anyway.
So the decision was I'll go first because men
Die anyway.
Okay. So what I want you to do, I want you to float back up above the timeline and go to position number 3. Well before the beginning of the event or any of the chain events that led to that event. And turn and look toward now. But I want you to go all the way back before any of those problems started. I want you to preserve the positive learnings. Once you have your learnings, tell me what they are.
Okay. Before we took the policies out, at the time.
What are the positive learnings for you, for yourself, and for your future? What do you need to learn from this?
That life is going to be full of disappointments and mistakes.
Is that a positive learning?
Yeah, it means we're going to make mistakes. We're just going to have to learn from them, let them go.
So what's the learning there? Is it okay to make mistakes?
Oh, absolutely.
Good.
Learning is I'm going to say be selfish with your own needs, your own life.
Be selfish with your own needs and your own life.
Yeah.
That's a good learning.
Not to talk complete bollocks and wish yourself harm.
So rather than not talking complete bollocks and wishing yourself harm, what will you do instead? Tell me how you want to do it.
Speak what you want to happen.
Speak what you want.
Speak what you want. Believe what you want to achieve.
Speak what you want, believe what you want and achieve. Anything else? Any other positive learnings for you, for yourself and for your future? Is there one more there?
Yeah, it's coming in about stop becoming a victim. Stop being a victim.
Good.
That was a global fall.
Good. So if you're going to stop being a victim, what are you going to start to do?
Take control.
Take
responsibility.
Excellent, good. And now, where are the emotions?
Yeah, they're almost choked out.
What else do you need to learn so they're totally choked out? We don't want them almost choked out, we want them totally choked out. What else do you need to learn? To stop being a victim, to take control and responsibility. It's okay to make mistakes. It's okay to be selfish with your own needs in your own life. Speak what you want, believe what you want and achieve. What's that final learning?
To be there for the people who love you and you love back.
That's the one, isn't it? Excellent. Now, where are the emotions? Excellent. And the decision, did it disappear too?
Yeah. Balls.
Excellent. Now I want you to float down inside the event to position number 4. Looking through your own eyes and check on the emotions. Are they there or have they disappeared now?
No, they're not there.
Excellent, good. And the decision, it's disappeared. Good. Come back up to position number 3. And come back to now only as quickly as you allow all the events between then and now to reevaluate themselves in light of your new choices. And let go of all the negative emotions on these events. Assume position 3, preserve the learnings, let go of the emotions, and allow each event to reevaluate itself all the way back to now. And as you come back to now, I'd like your unconscious mind to allow you to notice at least 3 or more events where you could start to take control and responsibility. For you to be able to speak what you want, to believe what you want, and to be there for the people that you love. But because of the decision which we just deleted, you didn't notice the possibility, and now you can. And when you're ready, come all the way back to now. Well, let's sing him happy 93rd birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Kenny. Happy birthday to you. Hip hip. Hip hip. Happy 93rd birthday. That's a lot better than, yeah, you're going to live a long life.
Yeah.
Good. With all the people that you love.
Yes.
Good. Good break state. Good break state. Now, how do you feel about that old decision?
Dangerous. Don't do them. Really don't make them. Let them do bullshit.
Excellent.
They can hurt you more than what you could possibly imagine.
Good. Now, I want you to go out into the future, to an unspecified time in the future. That would be most appropriate. And imagine a time when something like this could happen again, and how do you react? Okay?
Yeah.
No problems?
No problem.
Good job. Good. Excellent. So what?
Biggest takeaway, I'll be honest about it, it's my life. A lot of coaches will have people coming to them because of beliefs that they may have, false beliefs, limiting decisions. And I had one of these myself, and the one I had was that I was going to die before I was 55. I found it very hard to put things into my future. So even with regards to my own business, I wasn't planning forward enough, even within business, because of this belief that I was going to die at 55. Now my birthday is next week, and I've come and using NLP processes and using timeline therapy, and on the timeline we went way out into the future, and I have seen myself at 90 years old. I had been on a timeline before during a timeline therapy session, and I had actually went over the top of my coffin. So now there has been a future embedded into my life, and that makes a lot of sense with regards to decisions and behaviours that I've been making for the last year, probably. You couldn't put a price on someone's life. You know, I would estimate from redoing the training, that's going to be £100,000 a year. Work for another 10 years, there's your million. But it's more than financial. It's more than financial. It's life itself. And the thing is, since I was qualified last September, I have already been making life-changing changes to many of my clients. So to even give some of that back, there are the financial, but there are so many non-financial reasons why we do this. Oh, fantastic, fantastic. Daniel, down to earth, honest, dead straight, and so enjoyable to train with and under. Even up in with regards to the program coming to the training, you know, the communication we have had with live training, with regards to even assignments and accountability and preparation for coming to the training, it has been second to none. And even after training, we're still going to have that same communication. So you have a trainer, you have a mentor, you get a friend.
Training.
Oh,
yes or no?
Absolutely. Absolutely. It's a massive yes. Massive, massive yes.